That's how I felt for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
Still
whatever.
dealing with the eye.
Yeah, you got like what's that like what's that thing? Lyme disease?
Nah,
Oh
it's a
man.
it's a corneal ulcer that would normally take the average person maybe 5 days to a week to heal. But since I'm a diabetic, a little longer, little process going on. It's crazy, but we alive. We alive.
I know niggas that got gout.
Yeah, I mean, if I keep playing around, I might be one of those. For real. We don't want that.
Nah.
Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy snitch. She better stay in her place. Get her love. Oh,
Oh,
I'm here on a Thursday. Never been here on a Thursday. We here with International Kent. Right now, we about to take y'all worldwide. Smash Sevens, International Kent, Chad the Saga. Go ahead, International Kent. Tell them who you be and where you
All
come
right.
from.
So look, and I like how he said international, right? And that's literally the reason that I broke it down to Intkint, because it's actually intercontinental. We touched every continent except one. But a lot of people call me international, so it's like boom, that INT could be international, intercontinental, intelligent, intellectual, whatever you want it to be. But it's your man intercontinental kept from that luxurious and glorious headliners and legends entertainment. And when I ain't sitting there doing a buck down the parkway, blindfolded, rolling a blunt with one finger, I'm listening to highly dysfunctional. You know what we're doing over here.
Yeah. Shout out to the real. I like that. I like that. Chad, talk about it.
had the saga in the building on a Thursday, which we normally, I think we did a Thursday once before, but happy to be here. Pleasure, International Kent. Get it down to the science. Let's talk about it. Let's get into the projects. Let's get into what's going on in the world of International Kent. Smash, you always do what you do. So let's go.
That was terrible, man. Like
I know, I know, I know.
you gotta do better than that, man.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, yeah. We know you got issues right now, so we're gonna take it easy, man. Gotta get your blood sugar down. So can't talk about it,
Facts.
man. Talk about how you got started in the game.
I was legitimately born into it.
Mhm.
So like Mom Dukes was working for the label that was doing the Star Wars soundtracks. Father's side, when you're looking at the Drifters, one of my uncles is in the group The Drifters, Under the Boardwalk, there goes my baby, all that. Next generation on my father's side would be the Force MDs, 3 out of the 5 being family. Next generation on my father's side, we're going Wu Tang, Salute Ghost, Tone Starks, that's family as well.
Wow.
So, yeah, so I was legitimately born into it.
That's what's up. So are you close with it? All of those people?
Well, unfortunately, Trisco, Jesse, and Merck from Force MDs, they all passed away. Rest in paradise. Unfortunately, Uncle Glenn, he passed away 2 years back. So that was kind of terrible as well. As far as Ghost, got a good relationship. We're not as close as I would like to be because I'm actually closer to RZA than I am Ghost. But
Mhm.
every time me and Ghost see each other, it's always love. I'm in a lot of his last videos. So I'll say that again. Every time we see each other, there's love. My cousin Stony Blink, J Dub, he's always with Ghost. They're the same age. They're like I don't even want to put how many years my senior they are because everybody got industry ages and all that. But that's my older cousins.
Mhm. So talk about your movement. Tell the people what you're doing right now.
All right, word. So right now we got a couple projects. I got a project called Mama's Boy. That's something I've been working on for a minute. They've been saying I've been too picky and too selective because I record a bunch of songs. I love them for a week, then I'm like, nah, I don't like them no more. So it's one of those. Young Z, and Dame Grease. We got a project called Sex, Drugs, and Hip Hop. Pretty retarded. We got Rampage on the album. Of course, we got Rod Dig on the album. Obviously, Young Z, my brother Quaz. Then me and my business partner Jack B. We got a joint that's just called Hip Hop. Same thing on there. We got trying to. There's a lot of collabs. Like right now, we got a Young Buck collab. I don't know If that makes it, which you most likely will, but we got Young Buck over there. We got Twin Gambino from Infamous Mob, sitting on a lot of features. Planet Asia, Rascast, King Crooked, and we just try. I don't want to put out a cheat code album. See, because I got a bunch of industry features, so it's like if I put out projects just like that, full of that, it's gonna be a bunch of, well, you only did this because they did. Obviously, Rest in Paradise, that's my big brother DMX on with Rough Riders. So me and X got a crazy two joints, one called Family Ties, one called Uncaged, one produced by my brother Mackie, the other one produced by Dame Grease. Um, but yeah, like that's it. Like we working on the Mama's Boy project, the hip rock album, the Sex, Drugs, and Hip Rock album. Me and Rel, formerly of Rockefeller Records, we got a lot of
My
heat.
man.
Yo, that's my brother right there. Like that's my heart. That's my brother. We talk regularly. We actually, and I can't really say it yet into the ink is dry, but I will just say we just turned a major label situation. Um, the proper offer came today. We've been sitting on it, bouncing it back and forth for a few months, but it is one of the majors. And there's only what, 4 or 5 of them, but it's one of the biggest two. I'll say that. And we both got offers, me and Rel, and we both accepted.
Mm.
So that's working good. But again, he and I got we got some heat rocks. And of course we got music for the hood, but this trip we trying to knock them out the park. We literally looking at Z100, KTU, Billboard plays. Or we say, am I saying that we done traditionally sold your soul and all that? Nah. We just giving you good music that's not gonna only be for the hood.
Mm.
So
So,
yeah.
so when you talk about the DMX collabs, did you do that? Because I was looking for them and I couldn't find it.
Yeah, on
So
my
it was,
website.
oh, it's on the website. See, I was looking
Mhm.
everywhere, so it's not really out everywhere yet.
No, so they're on Spotify and a bunch of other stuff, but and salute my brother Gangu Roach. Um when the songs were recorded, this is literally obviously prior to him passing, but at the time that I wanted to put it out, because I was gonna put them out on an album instead of just throwing them out there to the world or whatever. And I was sitting on them for like a year and a half, and then he ended up passing. So as we're at the funeral, that's actually how Grease got me to come down where I'm at. And he's sitting there telling me, okay, boom, let's work, let's do this, that, and the third. And everybody was saying, put it out now because it's gonna be hell on wheels when it comes to Tashira and
Okay.
Dez fighting for the estate and all that stuff. And you're gonna end up getting trapped up in the middle of it. And I was like, no, I'm not. I ain't got issues with neither one. Bruh. Like, yeah, so
Mm.
when I put them up on the website, I could do all the proper credits and all that. The Library of Congress got everything right and all that. But because of the lawsuits that they had going on and all that with each other, it made it harder for when I put it up on the DSPs and I put in featuring DMX or featuring this one. Like they're asking for the stupid stuff. The DSPs are like,
Oh.
okay, have the artist upload their driver's license. How? How am I
Right.
upload a driver's license? And even if you was still living, I can't just call you and be like, yo, look, yo, Rose, I need you to do me a favor. Send me a copy of your driver's license so I can give it to people on Twitter. Nah, it was just too much.
Mm.
So it's easier for me to be like, okay, boom, we still making physical copies and it's on my website. And the way I do stuff on my website, I don't put a specific price. It's like, okay, I'll pick, you choose your price. You think it's worth 99 cents, you give me 99 cents. You think it's worth $99, give me $99. So
Mm.
like I do the music like that. 'Cause the art is free. It's the information that we're paying for.
Shout out to the real, and that's what direction a lot of people I see are trying to go. I see a lot of independent things popping up. And how do you feel about all that? You got the Rock Nation. I seen some other thing, some other site called Untitled or something like that, where you can upload your music directly to the public. Um, is that's kind of like what you're talking about, right?
Yes and no. So like I have the stuff specifically on my website, and how I feel about it though, I feel like as long as people understand that this is the music business, it's the entertainment business, the business of entertainment, then you're gonna be Gucci. But when you got people that sit there, record a song at this very second, and then immediately they got whatever kind of janky mix they got, throw it online. You don't even own it. Like if the three of us record a song right now, nobody in the world knows about this song other than the three of us. We
Mm.
record it right now, we still don't own it. Because trust and believe, I've been in this situation before where you let that one other person hear it, they copyright it and sue you for using your own music. So it becomes yours once the Library of Congress gives you that document. So like when you look at the songs with me and Ross, No Informers, or me, Ross, and Arsenal, I own the copyright to it. The joints for me and X, I own the copyrights. Now I throw it out there, it's published, copyrighted, all that stuff. MLC got it. Now we can throw these things out. So when you got a bunch of artists that's just putting stuff out blindly, I'm not really with that, because I do feel like if this is something that you've been working your whole life for, or up to whatever point in your life that you've been doing the music or
Shouldn't be for
film,
free.
whatever it is, and then you just throw it away for free, it's like, and then you'll be complaining about the fact that people don't support. Now I'm sitting there trying to sell this music that I put out for free, and nobody wants to buy it. Why would I buy it off you if I can get it for free?
Mm.
And it might be a bad way of looking at things, but I'm a realist. I'm not excluded from that. I got jerked by one of and I hate to say his name. I'm not going to say his name on here, but I got the soundtracks to the movie. I got robbed by one of my idols coming up. That's what sent me to school for this. I went to Full Sail, bachelor's in digital cinematography, went back to school. My minor was entertainment business law. That kind of thing. So because I got jerked by one of my idols.
Mm.
And I don't want to see other people jerking themselves. Now, if they are going to do it, look, we at the end of the show, we're going to give my business number and my email, because we do help people get their money back.
Mm. So this idol, man. So how did he jerk you?
So, and I'll say I contributed to it. I helped jerk myself, pause. So at the time, we were running around and we were hand to hand in CDs, right? So our thing was, I'm standing just like anybody else that was West Coast, East Coast, whatever. We out there, we trunk trapping. So you always get that one person that will come to you and be like, yo, why should I buy this CD off for you? Let me hear something. I like what I hear, I'm gonna buy the CD. So they hit me with that, boom. And again, I don't even realize who these people are. I can say who they are, and then y'all can all fill in the blanks as Eugene Napoleon and Lathan Hodge. So boom. I have no idea who neither one of them are. I'm high as a kite. This is when we was leaving Purple and Haze for a little bit and coming into Sour. So
It's
this is at
our.
that point. Right. So yeah, so this is at that point, right? So I'm twisted. We outside doing other things, and these dudes walk up, and we got a box of CDs. We had just got them from Super Dupes, because we stopped working with disc makers. But anyway, I'm trying to pitch these CDs to somebody, and dude was like, let me hear something. If I like what I hear, I buy the whole box. What? $10 a piece. We could flip it. Bet. I let him hear a verse. My man let him hear a verse. He liked it. He bought both boxes. Now, our real names are not on these CDs. There's nothing copyrighted. There's nothing published. The only thing it says, at the time, I was going by Verbal Kent. My man was going by Quaz. The group he was in, it's called Chrome Kids. So all it says on there is Chrome Kids, Verbal Kent. That's it. Took all the CDs. Now they got a movie getting ready to come out. I don't know nothing about this. Matter of hell with it. It's Chuck D. All right. So I got no idea that they got a movie coming out, a soundtrack. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know that they're dealing with Slam Jams, which is the company that the and one they was doing the and one mixtapes. So I don't know. None of these people know each other. I don't know who these two guys in the suits are or nothing. Anyway, so now we sell these joints. A few months later, my brother Josh is creeping. Where you want to creep at? You go to the movie theater. It's dark. He sees this movie. And I'll never forget, he hit me one day. He hit me, he was like, yo, we rich. We rich. He's like, yeah, we rich. I said, what you mean? He said, yo, I just saw this joint and three of your songs on it. Three of my songs on it? What songs? This one, and this one. At this time, Sam Goody had just changed their name, I think, to FYE. So we bounced to FYE, looking for the soundtrack. They have the soundtrack. Verbal Kent. It says Chrome Kids featuring Verbal Kent. Verbal Kent featuring Chrome Kids. So I'm like, yo, we about to get some bread. Again, nothing's published, nothing's copyrighted. We're just looking at the address that's on the back of the disc. And it's funny because I actually have that disc downstairs right now. So we're just looking at the address. We're gonna go to this building in New York, and we're gonna demand some bread, bro. The way I tried to talk to these people in there, and this big Ivan Drago, Russian-looking dude, Czechoslovakian dude, that almost put me in the Malarkey crunch for going there talking crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, you're gonna
Would he
pay.
would he yoked you up or he put you
Yeah,
on the
all right,
floor?
so look, so it was like this. So boom. So like say you want to go into the elevator, they had like a badge around their neck that they gotta put against the thing to go in. So I'm like, I'm trying to press the button. He's like, you're not going up there. I am going up there and I'm gonna get my bread and that's it. I got my man with me, he gonna hold me down. Yo, hold him down real quick. Let me get in the elevator. So I keep pressing the thing, and I'm thinking my man is talking crazy, but after a while he just stopped talking. Like I don't hear nothing. And you hear like, I'm like, oh. Now I gotta try to jump up in there and try to save him, but I see what he doing to you. So I don't think it's probably not that good of an idea for me. So,
Yo,
yeah, so I tried to get in the middle of that, and didn't really work out in our favor.
work out.
So yeah. It was one of those. So it caused so much of a commotion that we did end up getting to speak to one of the execs, and after cooler heads prevailed a little bit. I'm still pissed to this day. I pissed myself off again. But anyway, after cooler heads prevailed, at this time, Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father, is working on a reality show called Joe Jackson's Hip Hop Boot Camp. And salute H2C2 and the whole Magic Johnson Theater. They're working on something in Harlem called the Rapathon. This is the first year they're gonna do this. So they plugged me with these people as well as Ralph McDaniels. So I'm the only person from Jersey that made the reality show. I don't know whatever came of it, but we filmed everything. As far as the Rapathon, Curtis Sherrod, Terry Nelson, the organization was H2C2. We made the Guinness Book of World Records 5 years in a row. Well, they did 7 years in a row, but I only made it 5 years because I wasn't there the last 2 years. But so good things came out of it, but I would say that I got jerked. I jerked myself for not knowing the business, but I got jerked because it's like I know that they made some paper because one, this movie was in real theaters. The soundtrack is in every music store at whatever time. I'm pretty sure right now, it's on all the streaming platforms and all that. And I even tried to go back later after the fact and register the joints with ASCAP. And yeah, they're in there, but it keeps coming up as revived match or something like that, or possible match, whatever it says. So I can't get paid off of those songs. Somebody else, whoever was the admin for that joint, they have to actually go in and add me to it, and they never did.
So what is
So
Chuck
that's what.
D? What role is Chuck D playing at?
Well, because Chuck D, Eugene Napoleon, and Lathan Hodge are the ones that put the movie together and the soundtrack. And they put it out under a company called Slam Jams, which is the ones again that did the N1 mixtapes. So like, all of that was under their direction.
So it's safe to say they get the money?
All of it. And I'm pretty and look, there were a lot of different groups on that soundtrack. And I don't know who got picked because I don't know how they
Kind of deals were
obtained
done
everybody's music.
if there were deals.
Yeah. Yeah, like somebody might have walked up to them and said, okay, we're gonna pay you for this. They might have submitted music. I have no idea, but I know our story was we were literally standing on the corner, Broad and Market, and we was out there selling CDs hand to hand.
That's a wild story. It's
Yeah,
crazy. So
yeah.
did you ever talk to Chuck D after that?
No, not at all. And it's funny because I actually met Soldier. I met her at a book signing, and I met it was
Sister
one of the
Soldier?
S1Ws. Say again?
Sister Soldier?
Just the Soldier, yeah. At
All
that
right.
time, like I forgot what book she was putting out, but I like there was a book signing that they had at it was at a black bookstore in Newark, New Jersey. I don't remember which book it was
Talking
though.
about the coldest one ever? Coldest one ever? She
I
right there.
think that might have been it. That might have
Coldest
been
one
it.
ever. That was that
Yeah.
shit. That was all right because in prison, that used to be the joint when I was in prison.
Word up. Yeah, when I was locked up, I
She had a
stayed
few.
heavy on them down the Gorge joints.
Yeah, she had a few. She had Midnight. Um, she had a few books. I know I read. I'm trying to. My shit a little foggy, but I remember. Shout out to the real. So safe to say, this journey in hip hop, as far as the industry, has it been kind to you, or you know?
I would say, yeah. Like because no matter what it is that you do, there's gonna be some kind of bumps in the road at some point. But I would say that there's definitely I'll say for every one bad time that I had in this, I had 9 good ones. I got
Mhm,
to literally travel to all of the places that I wanted to go up to this point around the world. I've
mhm,
been able to collab with a lot of my favorite artists or a lot of the, and whether it be the artists that I came up listening to, like I got a smoker with Tragedy Gaddafi. Oh
Ooh,
man,
Shout out to Tragedy,
shout
big
out to
respect.
oh
Trash.
man. And it's ill because like I love Trag's music. When people say, yo, like, what's your favorite Trag verse? Respectfully, it's the one that's on my joint.
Mhm.
Because like straight up, like because it's my thing.
I gotta, you know what? I gotta go check it because that's
Oh
hard.
yeah.
That's gonna be hard to be right there.
It's called Burgundy Bricks.
Burgundy bricks,
Yeah. It's and the bricks is KKKS. So yeah, Burgundy Bricks.
burgundy
Yeah,
bricks.
so yeah, and so I got to rock with a lot of people that I came up listening to. Um, befriended a lot of people. Like every engineer that I came up under, like the person that taught me how to separate my bars is Lawrence Wu Allen or Mr. Wu's. And this is at the time when he's doing Bing Monsters for Traj and Cam. He's doing the first B2K single. He's doing the remix to that. We got
Mm,
Gina Thompson and them coming in the studio heavy. Um, my business partner to this day is Jack B. Does the sound for Cool in the Game. You got Chill Trees, Wu Tang in the background right now, sitting over there. And these are there's people that you got 30 plus years in. Ken Johnston was one of the engineers as well, on Perfect Pair, very first recording studio ever to use Pro Tools for music.
mm.
And these
History.
are the people that I'm still able to build with. Like before I came in, like I looked at the time, I was like, yo, damn, I got an interview in a few minutes. Because we're in here actually building a studio in his room. That's why I look so naked in the back and all that. But
Mm,
um, yeah, I got a chance to really to have fun. Um, performed I won't say performed everywhere, but got to share stages with my brother DMX. Got to open up and do shows in Myrtle Beach, House of Blues. It's me, Murder Mook, Cassidy, my brothers Mike Supreme and Big Main. Got a chance to be in LA shooting videos, rocking out with all the homies in Phoenix and all that. They from Dago, but they in Phoenix now and all that. Got embraced by the Mexican community. Look at my video for Suede Pancakes. Like they brought all the Lolos out. They let me do what I wanted to do, act the fool, and they told me you good. Like that kind of thing. So I'm able to run around through Chicago
mm,
and do what I want to do because they know I'm not coming out there on no BS.
no bullshit.
Right. And then of course I'm Jersey all day. Like we was recording in Rod Digger and Young Z house since
Mm.
damn, like forever. And now me and Z got a whole project together and the first song on the album, Rod Digger on it.
Hold on. Young Z, he was in the group. Was that he was in the group first? What was
The
the group
Outsiders.
called? Outsiders. That's right, the Outsiders.
Yeah, and the
And
Outsiders.
that's Rod Digger's husband or whatever, right?
Nah, it's her baby father. Well, I don't even want to say baby because Sativa's a grown woman now, but
All right, all right. I remember back in the
Outsiders,
day.
rest in peace, Slang Ton. You got your trees. If I miss somebody, let me know. But you got Young Z, Rod Digger, Slang Ton, DU, As Is, Act, Yaya, Denzi, Nauseous, Eminem, Original Outsiders. Go check his first album.
Mm,
Um, and Z got the freshest song on the 8 Mile soundtrack too. But like, so this was us. Everybody that came through Jersey had to go through the outhouse. Like
mm,
anybody that wanted to battle, you had to come
Mhm.
through there. Whether you talking the artists like Big, like Milk from my city. Milk is the first person that I saw go on tour with Big and Pac.
mm.
He was and everybody thought he was signed to Naughty by Nature. He wasn't. He was down with Naughty by Nature, but he was signed to Capitol Records with Tracy Waples up there. So
Mm.
though I had a chance to do so much, see so much, experience so much. I remember before Eve signed, when she was Evil Destruction still, and we're doing the same open mics and showcases in Philly. And now we both Rough Rider. I'm not on the label, but I'm with the R. There was another artist that Freeway performed at that same showcase, and there was another artist out of Philly named Amil.
Amel.
Fire, fire, yeah. Him and Free used to matter of fact, him and Free
Oh,
battled
Amel.
one night.
Amel. You're not talking about the female Mel.
No, not the female. It was a no, I'm sorry, not Amil, Mill. That was his name, Mill.
All right.
It was Mill, yeah, he was out of
I remember half a mil.
right. Half a Mill passed away, right?
He passed away.
Rest in peace, Half a Mill, because son was crazy nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's another thing. I met Half a Mill. It was a battle so we was in Harlem. I know he was from Queens, but we was in Harlem, 145th and Edgecombe, and we ended up meeting him. Nature was out there. Hold on, I forgot if it was Royal Flush. I ended up meeting Royal Flush. I also met OC, but I know one of the two of them was out there that night as well. And AZ was out there. Everybody pulled up, and again, that's the good old days because we didn't get to prepare for battles. Like I love what URL and all these brothers be doing, but we didn't get 6 months. Oh, yo, son over there with the LA hat, he from that block and he nice. Okay, homie with the New York hat, he from that block, he nice. Okay, we pulling up on your block. It was those kind of battles and stuff that we came through. I missed that.
Down to
Now,
business.
right, yeah. Absolutely. Well, technically speaking, it was a business at that time too,
True.
because now, no, the corporations weren't putting the bread up for these things, but your man was putting the money up behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Your man
Yep.
thought you was dead nice, so he was gonna put that bread up. Now, if you're on a label or any kind of deal, your label does not want you trying to battle at all, especially if they didn't get a chance to recoup whatever it was they were supposed to recoup off you.
Yeah, you
You
might
go
get
up there, you win
destroyed.
a battle, you're a rock star. You lose a battle, nobody
That's
buys your
it.
project.
So where you at with the battle game right now?
I can do it, but that's never really like my thing. Like I said, I try to make I make songs. Like I could do songs for whatever I've written for a lot of artists. I still do. But my thing is, it's the music business. I'm making radio hits. Now, don't get it wrong. Out of every 10 joints, I'm gonna throw 2 joints, which is the nigga shit. Just to let you know, don't test my pen. Whoever your favorite rapper is, that nigga gonna tell you I'm his favorite rapper, I'm his favorite fucking writer. So so I make those. But I'm gonna make the
Spicy,
joint.
spicy, spicy. I like it. I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
straight up. But like my thing is like I want to make joints that everybody can relate to. Like I'm on that. It's like we can sit there and make the songs that our hoods feel are the dopest songs on the planet. But as soon as you get outside your hood, they're like, who that nigga? Or we can make the songs that everybody's gonna feel got replay value and you can build generational wealth with them.
Did you always think like that?
For the most part, yeah. Because like when a lot of the people I grew up with, they would learn like their first performances were like at the local bar, at the local club, the small joints and stuff like that. Whereas I'm sitting there opening up for the older cousins and I'm opening up for like I'm doing shows with different celebrities. Like I said, like even them weren't celebrities per se when I first met them, but they was clicking. Like they was really doing their thing, and I'm doing the same shows with them. Milkbone signed, I want to say in 94, 95 with Keep It Real. And so we're opening up. I was part of a group at the time, and we're opening up for his shows when he's on Capitol. So yeah, certain spots was like smaller spots, but for the most part, most of the things we were performing at were bigger spots. And it's like I'd never really been a person for the imaginary opponent. Sit there and write a whole bunch of songs. I'll do this to you. You're this. You're that. Nigga, who are you talking to? I've been feel me like I've never been a person to do those. Now, if I did do them, I'm talking about you. Like if I wrote a battle joint, I'm talking about you.
Not a generic.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I kind of always did think like that. And then with the people that like it's subjective, but I'm gonna say I always felt that Jersey had the nicest artists on the planet lyrically.
And who's that?
Oh, All of them.
Who?
All
All
of
of
them.
them. All
All.
every
I mean, I'm a
okay,
big
watch this.
Redman fan. I'm a big Redman
Me
fan.
too. That's big bro. Now watch this. Tell me one state. You don't even gotta give me an artist. Any one state that has more anthems than Naughty by Nature alone.
One state.
Give me a whole state. You could take every artist in that state and combine them. What state got more anthems than Naughty by Nature alone?
I mean, Naughty by Nature got what? You got OPP, Hip Hop Parade,
Craziest,
Film and
everything.
Flow, Uptown Anthem. I mean, it was good for about two, man. They had the Hip
No.
Hop Parade.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, nah, you can't say that. They don't got more hits than the whole state, man.
No, I didn't. Hold on. No. Hear what I'm saying to you. I didn't say than our whole state of Jersey. I said, tell me one state when you combine all the artists together that have more anthems than Naughty by Nature does alone.
More anthems.
Anthems, straight anthems that the whole world is gonna sit there and repeat these joints.
New York.
Even though
New
and
York.
I'm not, and hold on, and I'm not saying has better songs. I'm saying who has more anthems, certified anthems,
New
more
York.
OPPs, hip hop parades, the craziest, ghetto bad, more anthems.
New York.
Who?
You
And that's
said put them
who?
all together. You said put them all together.
Absolutely.
Come on,
Okay.
man. You got B.I.G. in there, man.
Okay.
You can't. You got
What?
Jay-Z.
Hold on.
Come
Hold on.
on, man.
What anthems did Biggie have? If we're gonna do that, what
What?
anthems does Biggie have?
Everything Big drops an anthem, nigga.
No, it's not.
Big
I
Papa.
didn't. Hold on. I didn't say what's a dope song. I said an anthem that everybody is gonna sit there and repeat. Just that hook.
What?
What anthems does
Big
Biggie have?
Papa's an anthem, man.
I'll give you that. What else?
Um,
Nothing.
hold on. What
Nothing.
you mean? Hold on. Nah.
Nothing.
What you mean? Every big single was an anthem. And fucking the shit with Get Money's an anthem.
I'll give you that. Get money.
Yeah.
And
Get Money's an
okay.
anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie, can't you? Oh, the shit with
Hypnotize.
Stop it.
Hypnotized,
Stop it. Hypnotize
Notorious
a dope
Thugs,
record. That's not an anthem, though. Stop it. Stop it.
Notorious Thugs,
That's
um,
not big. Oh, listen.
More Money, More
Notorious.
Problems,
That's more
More Money,
song.
More
That's
I'll give you
not.
more
Problems,
money, more problems. I'll give you more money, more problems. And I
Victory,
love Notorious Thugs, so I don't
Victory,
want nobody.
Victory, 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 Victory. Woo, let's go, Big. But listen, I'm a big Tretch fan. So
Me too.
I like all of I like all the Tretch's shit. I always thought that he didn't get the fair shake. He didn't get the fair shake when he was in his
No
prime.
doubt. No doubt. And
Because forever,
Red is my idol. So like I rock with Red heavy. I personally like Red better than Tretch, but I love what Tretch is doing.
mm,
But I feel like Jersey kept getting looked over because we were always being considered like the sixth borough of New York, or New York's backyard. And I'm a Jersey New Yorker. I'm a Jersey Staten Islander. I spent literally just as much time in my life in Jersey as I did between the Mariners Harbor and West Brighton and Staten Island.
mm,
Even tried to go to high school in New York for a second. That school was off the hook. Now take me back. I'm gone. I'm out of here.
wait. So what happened?
Let's
Hold
go.
on. Yo, what happened? So what happened?
Not bro. The entire school was pregnant. Like everybody, like somebody
She
getting
was like,
robbed in
lean
their
on
20s.
me.
But
She was like,
right,
lean on me.
the Lou Patterson, absolutely. It was just like Eastside High. It was E Hall. It was E Hall in Flatbush.
That's crazy. Chad, take it away.
All right, international. What we do here on Highly Dysfunctional, quick segment. It's called This or That.
Intercontinental.
Yes, sir.
Intercontinental. I'm gonna give you two options.
Okay.
You're gonna pick the better of the two. We'll start off with. Let me see. Let me get you some good ones. Peace of mind or pressure that makes diamonds.
Peace of mind.
Being underrated or overrated.
I don't think there's no such thing as overrated, so I'm going to say being underrated.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Overhated.
Or
Being,
overhated.
yes.
Oh, you mean like the
So,
nonsensical Hove hate all the time?
correct.
I would say underrated. Because when you
Okay.
this high up in the air, you can't hear the hate from down there.
Facts. Proving people wrong or proving yourself right.
Proving yourself right. You got nothing to prove to nobody.
Staying hungry or finally feeling comfortable.
Staying hungry.
Hood legend or global name.
You said global, you said hood legend, a global name?
Correct.
Global name.
Yeah, Chad. That was kind of easy.
East Coast energy or West Coast calm.
Both.
One classic album or 10 solid singles.
That's a tricky one because the 10 classic singles could come off of that one album, like an Aquemini or an AT so
Like Illmatic.
right, yeah, like an Illmatic, yeah. So I'm gonna go with the you know what? Because of the business side, I'm gonna go with the 10. I'm gonna go with the 10 singles. Because at
Okay.
the end of the day, I don't want you to sit there and try to play with my publishing or them MLC checks and none of that. Like, okay, well, they all own the same album, so let's just pay you the album. Nah. Give me individual each one. I'm kind of slow sometimes. I like to see the number breakdown.
All right. Last one. Being influential or being unstoppable.
Being influential.
Okay.
Then babies are watching everything we do.
Now, this ain't a this or that. This is just a question. How do you protect your mental health while staying, hungry in this game?
You keep you keep a solid foundation. You keep a solid circle around you. No yes men, yes women, and that's not even just when it comes to the music. That's just like life in general. Like if me and you were out together somewhere, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're right. But when we're in
Mm,
private, I'm like, yo,
I'm gonna
bro,
let you
look,
know.
I'm like, yo, Chad, you was bugging. Feel me? So yeah, so I would say like that, like keeping a solid circle, a solid foundation, and always keeping in mind that yeah, you can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. So yeah, just staying solid.
What's a hard truth you had to accept about yourself?
That wow. So that because of all of the things that I've seen, I'm so desensitized to damn near everything. It's like you like, and I literally had this conversation last night at home. It's like, damn, this person got shot. You're like, damn, another one. Yo, this just happened with there. Or, yo, you hurt my feelings. You made me feel like this. I didn't make you feel like anything. I can't control how you like. I'm famous for saying to people, get the f out of here with that emotional. Like that. Like that's my thing. Like, nah, I don't want to hear none of that. Like, so I could be kind of a dick. Like that's the yeah. Like yeah. Like,
Oh man.
my bad for cursing them, but I was trying
Nah,
my
that's
best.
what we're here
Yeah,
for.
but I'm working on it. I'm definitely
So
working on it.
do
We
you
all
like
are.
do you like big bitches or little bitches?
It depends on her. Because you could be what people are considering a dime, but be ugly as shit inside. And the
Inside.
funny thing is, all of the skinny minis, like they used to sit there and make fun of the thick chicks and all that. But now they're getting breast implants, thighs implants, lips implants. And like so now, give me my thick baby. Give me my thick girl. Shit. Let's go.
What if she got big feet?
Nah, she got big feet. Like, hey, yo, cause look, yo, ain't there some kind of an operation or surgery you can make the feet smaller? Look, I heard they got a surgery that you can
It's
make people
operation for
smaller
everything.
or put something in the knee.
Now
Straight
you
up.
can't mess with those feet.
Nah, I don't want nobody that got no duck feet.
That's crazy, right? It's a distraction, it's a distraction.
It kick you from across the street.
Oh, yeah. So what's your farthest memory with you and X, man? Because X is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite rapper of all time. He's not the best rapper to me, but it's my favorite rapper. It's the guy I take most personal in hip hop.
Yo, so since we're in the time of pause, I'm not gonna say what my favorite one is, but what I will say is one of my favorite joints. So there was a show we were supposed to be doing in Myrtle Beach in the House of Blues. So this goes back to what I said to you earlier about I was on the stage with Cass, Murder Move, Mike Supreme, Big Man. I wasn't supposed to be on the stage.
Mm.
X was. Cass wasn't supposed to be the headliner. X was. But we all had a rule. Nobody give dog your car keys. Ever. Ever. Homie gave X his car keys. Because he just wanted to go outside and listen to music real quick. Real quick. Bro. He doesn't show up. So why salute the big bro? Why? He had me, Mike Supreme, and Big May come on stage, do a song. We had never did a song together or nothing. We literally had a Don Cannon instrumental. We threw it on, Big May made a hook, and the video's actually on YouTube right now too. You pull up Rough Riders Myrtle Beach Takeover 2013. So they threw it on. Big Main invented a hook real quick. Me and Mike Supreme did verses. But anyway, so Dog doesn't come inside. So that means the car's not here either. And we find out that he's locked up in North Carolina. Mind you, the show was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Wow.
And we find out the next day that he's locked up in North Carolina. And there was another time in New York, there's a club in Queens. Now, I don't know if it still exists, but it was called Amazura.
I remember
And there was
Amazon.
a show that was supposed to be going on in Amazura. And we was at the hotel. Like the hotel's like maybe like 5, 6 minutes away from Amazon or whatever. And the same thing. Nobody give dog your car keys. We've known this for years. Only gives dog his car keys because he'll be right back. And dog came back a couple hours later because like he had already missed sound check and everything. But he came back a few hours later, and homie was asking him for the keys to his truck. And I forgot if it was an expedition or a navy. I mean, it's expedition or excursion, but it was fired up. But he came back without the keys or without the whip, and he was like, "Yo, where my whip at?" He was like, "It's on the conduit. I had to leave it, though. The cops was coming." So because he flipped dude's truck over and left it on the car.
He left it on the street.
Yeah, he was on
That's
the high.
that.
Yeah, he left right on the highway. He bounced. So
that
stuff like that. Playing slip and slide in the hotels. I think I still got camera phone videos of that. Like we got games like when we in a hotel, we'll sit there take the black garbage bags and all that. So and I can't even say certain things because it's gonna get dignified. Or you put baby oil, for fucking mustard, ketchup, every single thing you could think of on these black garbage bags. Knock on your hotel room door when you open it, spray you with the fire extinguisher. You're
mm,
going to try to run out and chase us, and you're going to slide down the hallway. We're going to
uh,
videotape you. Yeah, so we'll do stuff like that.
mm.
And I know one time he ended up, he was hot, sort of running around, pissed off at everybody for doing it, letting everybody know if I catch you, we're gonna really fight. I still love you, but we're gonna really fight. So everybody's bouncing. This nigga ends up taking off his clothes, ass naked in a fucking hotel, running around barking at people and all that crazy shit. So it's like those are the kind of memories of
No, what you said? X did that?
hell yeah, you can same thing. It's shit's on Google because you got it right.
Butt ass.
Bro, ass naked, barking at people, running around the hotel. So yeah.
Gotta let a
But
dog be a
like
dog, you know.
right.
Gotta let a dog
But like
run
yo,
free, you know.
well, what I will say is he was one of the most
Gotta
genuine
let a dog
people.
be a dog.
Right. Yeah, he used to always say, trust people to be who they are. Like he was one of the most genuine people. Like if he loves you, like he loves you. Like and he would like I can honestly say, like
Mm.
it's funny, I hear stories that other people tell about their things with him. Like all the business sides. I didn't have a lot of business with him. Like, but what I will say is he
Mhm.
never one time ever gave me any bad advice. Like he never tried to get me to go commit a crime, never tried to get me to do drugs, never like none of that kind of stuff. Always told me just wait your turn. It's coming. It's how coming. Be patient, be humble, learn, never stop learning. Like I would hear things like that. And a lot of our times was that.
Shout out to
Yeah,
X.
straight
So
up. Salute the dog.
what's up with that song Jezebel? Jezebel.
It's funny
What's up with
because that
Jezebel? The
song,
song Jezebel.
yeah, and it's ill because like that song wasn't even mixed and mastered. I didn't even put that song up. That's me and one of my Rough Rider brothers, Dre Bars out of Canada. He actually wrote a bunch of joints for Drake. He's unfortunately locked up right now. If you heard when Drake and them jumped somebody and hit him in the head with a bottle, it was actually Bars. And Bars and Star from Star and Buck, well, my fault for saluting other platforms on your joint, but him and homie ended up getting into a big argument because he was trying to bait Bars into talking about what happened, how he ended up taking Drake's chain and all that. And then after a while, him and Boss started
Mm,
going back and forth. Star came back and apologized. It's all up on Star's platform. After he realized who Dre Boss was, he apologized. But
mm.
yeah, Drake and them they ended up catching him. And I'm laughing because Dre Boss laughed at it. It's like they got me, dog. He a Jamaican dude. He Jamaican, in Toronto. So imagine his accent, but superior rapper, supreme rapper. But he's like, they got me, dog. And they caught him, bopped him upside the head with a bottle and all that. They jumped him. But he got same thing. Salute Dre Boss. He got a song on YouTube. It's called Nice for Clout. It's him and KG. And they explain what happened over there at OVO, but who wasn't getting paid, how Quentin Miller ended up giving up the secrets and all that kind of stuff. So salute Boss. But so he sends me the beat for Jezebel, and he was actually on the run for what he's locked up for now. And he's recording the hotel bathrooms, just sitting there setting up his equipment. And he sends it over. He's like, yo, record something to it. So I send it back. I sent the verse back. And at this time, I have people sitting there handling my social media stuff and all that. And next, the song is up. And I'm like, ah. So it's not mixed, it's not mastered. It sounds wild, rough. Me and him is different. The levels are all over the place, but it's obviously gaining some traction. So I'm like, all right, it is what it is. And like, it's not like we can go back. Like, I don't got the stems to it. I got the stems to my vocals, but Bars been locked up now for a few years. So it's not even like we can go back and
Can't be the
mix
same.
the whole. Yeah, can't do nothing.
Yeah, I want y'all. Did y'all had a good conversation about that? Because I didn't hear it.
Say again?
I didn't get none
Right,
of that.
right now? Really? No,
Nah,
we had a great conversation.
yeah, I missed all that. I missed all that. When you did this cipher, you ended up in the Guinness Book of World Records, right?
Yes, so 5 times in a row, 5 years in a
You get
row.
paid for that?
No. so and again, I'm gonna say us as artists, we didn't get paid for it. But I'm pretty sure that there was some kind of an agreement with H2C2, which is again salute Curtis Sherrod and Terry Nelson. I'm pretty sure that they had some kind of an agreement with whoever the powers that be are that they're gonna get paid. Because this wasn't something that I put together. I just happened to be a team captain. And a lot of people got good situations out of that. It's like for my team alone, we had the dude Verse. He was actually signed to Bad Boy, part of a group called Hoodfellas.
Old fellas, I
Um,
remember them. That was like the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
wave of P. Diddy, Bad Boy for Life.
right. Yeah. So
Free
Verse
Diddy,
was on my
Free
team.
Diddy.
Radar Van Wu Tang. He was on my squad. Two brothers named Real and Chance. They was on my squad, and they ended up getting a reality show called The Real Chance.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. Amy.
Who
Weren't
talking
they
about the
twins?
talking about the
Yes.
brothers? Talking about the
Yes.
brothers? One of
Mm-hmm.
them died, right?
See, I don't know. I haven't. The last I heard from them was literally maybe like a year after they did the reality show.
That
Because
was bullshit.
we literally all met at that time. Like the teams were getting put together, and we just knew that for the first year we needed to have enough people that for 24 hours straight you can rap without stopping, and there can be no cursing. Like as soon as you say one curse, it's over. As soon as you stop for 1 second, it's over. So we're sitting there making all kind of signals. I'm getting ready to run out of breath. I'm tapping somebody. I'm giving you a certain look. You picking up right then. Like so, it was that. And each team we had there were 8 people on each team, and I put together a nice squad. And the second year I came back as team captain again, and I did it for all 5 years. And the sixth year when it was going on, unfortunately, I was on an extended vacation, so I wasn't able to actually to actually participate. And then the next year they didn't do a rapathon; they did what was called DJ-thon. And then they started with or the DJs had to mix for 24 hours and all that kind of stuff. But again, all this stuff is all on YouTube. But I don't think any of the artists ever got paid because I definitely didn't get paid. And I was a team captain every year.
So let me ask you something. So you was up for 24 hours rapping?
Yes, but the first year is 24 hours, then 25, then 26, 27, and then 28 hours. So it was like, yeah, and I wasn't there for when they did 29 hours or 30 hours.
All
But
right.
yeah, so
So you was up the whole time.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I had some drugs.
So look, I'm pretty sure everybody was doing what they were doing. But like the whole thing is you're not actually rapping the whole time. So okay, look. So say the three of us are on the same team, right? Plus 5 other people. There's 8 of us. So we got like a 2 or 3 hour slot. So it's light. It's the same thing as that like if we just went to go do a show. 2, 3 hours on the stage, okay, we're gonna do what we're doing. As our 2.5, 3 hours is getting ready to come to a close, the other team of 8 people are walking onto the stage. And now they're getting ready to start their thing for 2, 3 hours. And as this is getting ready to end, the next team is walking onto the stage. So it's like that. So altogether, I know the first year there were 100 rappers. So you break that down into like 2 hour increments. So yeah, like every team is going up a few times. Salute Kasim Allah. That's my brother. He do that in New York. He kept me awake a lot of the time. He's like, get up. My man, word is bond and the strong arm steady brothers out of the West Coast. It's like, get up. Like we do a lot of bonds were built at that time. Um a salute John O.
I mean,
You know,
you never forget a team, especially when you win anything.
yeah,
Anything
and
you
it was
win
it
with a
was just
team, you
real
never forget the
crazy
people.
because it's like if I messed up, even though you and I just met today, if I mess up, you're not in the Guinness Book of World Records. If you mess up, Chad is not in it. If
Mhm.
anybody messed up, everybody else that was there did it for nothing.
Yeah, that's a lot of trust.
Yeah. And again, Ralph McDaniels out there with us, held us down, and it was crazy because like as somebody else is performing. Ralph is holding a whole nother thing outside. So we just did this on stage. We think we're gonna go sit down for a second. Ralph is like, nah, come on, get on. All this stuff is on YouTube for anybody that wants to sit down and watch. And I'm not gonna sit there and say that every single person that spit had fire rhymes the entire time. Because at that time, it's like there's only so much fire, so much momentum and adrenaline that you're gonna have. Like you're getting tired, and the whole thing is you can't say any curses. You can't say ass. You can't say the S
Oh
word.
wow.
Crazy. That's,
Nothing.
I can't even do that talking for 10 minutes.
Right, fact, right. So so when you sit back and you think about that, and it just kept getting, like, it just kept growing.
Someone's getting paid. I'm sorry. Someone's getting paid for
Oh no,
that.
no, like, well, listen, I already noticed somebody's getting paid. I just know. I'm just saying the artist.
Right.
We weren't getting paid because
That's some fucked up shit.
there's no way that nobody got paid, and I'm going to tell you why. If you guys are familiar with Harlem, the Magic Johnson Theater, it was taking place at the Magic Johnson Theater. Okay, and it costs money to and to utilize the Magic Johnson Theater because you're saying we're going to shut this whole building down
For a day.
for this day, right? So there's no way in the world that something like that is going to shut down and nobody's getting
They'll
paid.
look
The only way
compensated.
yeah, and the only way that you're going to be able to pay for that, unless you got some hell of investors that just believe in you and don't want the bread back, is you're going to literally have to be making something, even if you're like, okay, well, you know what, we'll give you this payment because you didn't have to pay to participate. You had to audition, but you didn't have to pay. So somebody was definitely getting paid every single year. And I'm gonna assume, and I know if in case you guys are watching, I'm not taking no shots at Terry Nelson or Curtis Sherrod. I love y'all brothers. I'm not taking no shots at Uncle Ralph. I love you, but somebody got paid every single year. But they never denied it, and I've never asked about it. I was happy to be there, honestly.
Definitely, whoever did that event definitely got paid. Absolutely. It's almost like taking advantage of amateurs type shit.
Yeah,
I'm saying it's just like a showcase for you guys, and we get
yeah,
paid.
yeah.
Shout out to the real. So let me ask you about this album. What's the most personal tracks on the album?
All right, so on the Mama's Boy album, literally every song is because that's why I'm being so picky with the album because this whole thing is supposed to be like one story of just my life. Um, and we're talking, and there's different levels of it. So we're talking about like at the point we start talking about women, then it's like three songs got to be the most personal song because there's three songs that's one story. So you got Stay Real, which there's a video for that's me and Rel, and Stay Real is like, okay, you just met this lady, you're telling her, this is who I am, you're gonna accept it or you're not, but I'm putting everything on the table. Part two is called Best Life. Best Life is like I'm still with this lady now, and it's been a few years. Part
Mm,
three is called Get To It. It's like, yo, we here now. Like you ain't going nowhere. Get
It's,
your ass back upstairs. You ain't going nowhere. Um, then we got a song called Life, Living in a Foul Environment. It's produced by Judge Blaze. It's me and my brother Pure, used to be signed to Raekwon. And that song is literally just talking about everything we would go through, going from Jersey to New York to do
did
things
you
that we
break up
shouldn't
with
be
her?
doing in the first place. Say again?
Did you leave her in the end?
She's still that. Nope. She's still downstairs. But again, we got songs for the ones that we left. So
Mm,
that's why so it's a hard one to say what's the most personal. Now, if we're gonna say what's my favorite ones, if we're talking like I'm gonna say we got a song called Step and Slide. Every instrument is played live by different members of Cool in the Gang. It's
mm,
crazy. Just like the Get To It record. Same thing, like so I want to say like that's like my favorite thing right now as far as we're pitching that to a couple of different places and we're actually trying to get in like and I don't watch sports, but my partner he does sound for the Raiders. So he's trying to get that played in some of their games and some of their parties and things like that. I got a joint called Rich and Shameless. It's not even mixed right now. That's literally my favorite song of the last 3 years, no matter what project it is.
mm,
And we're talking about my favorite joints on Me and Z project. It's gonna it's probably the song Hip Hop, which is what started the well, which is what gave us the concept for the name.
mm,
Because the album is all rock beats with rap lyrics. And as soon as one came on in the intros, he was like hip rock. A word, right? Well, let me check for patents and all that kind of stuff. And that was the name of it. And we're talking about the sex, drugs, and hip hop. Oh, go fuck your mother. Like that's the one. Like, yeah. Yeah, nigga said you can go fuck your mother in your grandmother's house. Like, yeah, yeah.
that's-
So yeah,
yeah.
Go
because
on, let me
again,
hear
I
some
don't
more.
make I don't make joints like that. I try to keep it peaceful. I try not to be too destructive, but you always get somebody that's gonna say something because you made 10 songs for the ladies. Like these dudes don't like girls or something. So they're
Mm,
like, you always make a song with the bitches. This,
He's
that, and the
soft. He's
third.
soft.
Right. So yeah, so then that's what gives you go fuck your mother.
mm. Is
Like
that your,
what he said, like Tommy told cops, go fuck your mother. Like I love that shit.
what kind of shirt is that?
Say
What kind of
again?
is that your shirt?
Yeah, that's one of the logos. That's one of my logos right there, headliners and legends.
I like that.
Um, thank you. And then let me see
I
what
like
I
the
got on.
color and all that, man.
Oh no, I definitely appreciate it. We do
Keep
them in
that on the
every
site.
different color, and that's the other logo right there. That's the main logo.
Mm.
And
Who's
then
that?
just a b-boy. It was actually done by one of the brothers out of the Rocksteady crew. He did it for me like damn like 15 years ago.
He's white, the B-boy?
We do it white, we do it black. I got the Hispanic ones. So like everything that we do, It's like a one-on-one, a one-on-one order. So like if you tell me that you want the cape a certain color, the skin a certain color, like whatever, like we do everything according to how
That's
the
dope.
person is asking for.
That's fly. I like it. I like the way where you're going with that. I like that. And
Thank
I
you.
like the color. I like the yellow. I like yellow. I got to get that. I got to get me one of those. Let me ask you
So
something. We talk about verbal Kent. We talk about intercontinental Kent. Give me one word or one sentence. What comes to mind?
one word, genuine.
Genuine. Mm.
One sentence, if you can conceive it, you can achieve it.
Mm.
I don't think anyone's ever said genuine.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah?
One person. We just had it. Yeah. Scully. Scully said genuine.
Did he?
Mm.
Shout out to Scully.
Shout out Scully.
But
DeAndre Bombs.
and we did the same thing. We did the same thing when he said it. So yeah, genuine. When you think about people, give me one word or one sentence.
I don't. Like
What you
that's
doing?
like I don't. It's like you know when a person says, "Yo, what do you think about this?" I don't.
Mm.
Like straight up, like if it's literally not my circle, like I'm a person that realizes that I can only be held for my actions. I can only be held accountable for my actions. My sons are grown. I can't be held accountable for their actions.
Mm.
So I like when I think of people, it's like again, I'm desensitized to a lot of things. Kind of lost hope in humanity because niggas are stupid as hell. And you're
Mm.
not, and again, we're not supposed to say words like stupid, dumb, the R word, none of that stuff. We're supposed to say
But
special, such. Niggas are stupid. So, like, yeah.
When you
So I
think
don't
about when you think about the world, give me one word, one sentence. I mean, you just kind of
evolving.
evolve. And when you mean evolve, and where you think we headed?
If we don't get it right, to straight destruction.
Mm.
Social, like people blame social media for everybody getting locked up, getting killed for this happening, that happening. It's not social media because if we wasn't sitting there doing stupid things that they can sit there and catch and put on social media, we'd have it. They do not be there. So like it's terrible right now. Like we're
I,
literally in a bad place.
I feel personally like the world has just got real trifling, man. It just got, just everything
dark.
became real
Yeah.
trifling. You know what I'm saying? It's like nothing.
It-
And you talked about genuine, and I'm a genuine guy myself. And it's like you said, being genuine is probably the most important and what's lacking right now. Like nobody's truly genuine no more.
right.
And
Yeah, everybody
you
got an
meet some,
angle.
yeah, you meet some wild, wild characters. And
Could it also be people don't want to be wrong,
I don't,
even though when they are wrong, but they in their minds they're not wrong. You know
so
what I'm saying?
you know what happens, man? I got something to say about that because no, it's not this. It's you got social media, you got everything is a competition right now. So and it's a solo mission. Motherfuckers don't want to like your shit. If you don't like this, people don't want to support your shit. Even if you should people got, don't want to let you shine. You can let them shine on your shit. They won't let you shine on their shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? People is real competitive. Everybody, this social media thing kind of messed things up, man. Really
But
bad. I
hold
mean,
on,
it's
but the
always
whole thing
been
is
fucked up, but it's so
but
obvious right now.
King, did social media mess it up or has it always been this? Because and I'm talking about before MySpace, before Black Planet, or before Mi Gente, any of that stuff. I don't know what city you're from, but I guarantee you could always go back and say, okay, the people that was directly in my section of the city, they rock with me. But as far as my whole city, crabs in the barrel. Everybody was going through that. So I don't think it's social media. I think it's always been to the point where, like, say, man, you got to go do a show. less than half of the people are coming because they're actually fans. Half of them sitting there as critics. My man can do that too. Yo, I'm better than him. That's supposed to be me. Versus being fans. I remember when Tupac was beefing with King's son, and King's son said a real powerful line. He said, West Coast niggas go platinum in a second. Cause West Coast niggas go out and buy records, but East Coast niggas be on conceited shit. The whack MCs here make repeated hit, and that's some real shit. When you really sit back and analyze how deep that was, the niggas in the bed was supporting the hell out of each other. Too Short and them brothers from the 80s, they were sitting there making millions of dollars out their trunk, E40 and all them brothers. Even if you go to like to the LA side where you had the DJ Quicks and the Compton's Most Wanted or the Tweety Bird Lokes or any of them, around our way.
Nah, New York is rough.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that, growing up, the big corporations and everything was already there. And the model and the system was already there. So in other places, it wasn't out there like that. So I kind of feel like even the South, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of brothers out there that sold a lot of records back in the day, the Spice Ones and all of that. You know what I'm saying? E40, not E40, 8 Ball, MJG, all those guys, you know what I'm saying?
Salute the brother, Space Age Pimpin'. One of my favorite artists was down with their team, Tila. My favorite lyricist on the planet is from the South. So, because I've heard people say I'm biased when you say who am I gonna say is my favorite rapper? Redman is like that's the big bro. I put him in a whole different category. But my favorite lyricist of all time is Three Stacks. And then my second favorite was somebody that's in my top
Top
five.
five.
It's Scarface. One, the three for me, Three Stacks is number one lyrically. But in my
Scarface is
top
definitely
five, you
nice.
also got Scarface.
Mm-hmm.
So I got two artists out of the South that's in my top five. Of course, you got Hov. That's Hov. Then, but you also got Pac. So whether you want to say he's from New York, you say he's from the West Coast. My taste in music is eclectic. Crazy Bone is in my top five lyricists. So we got down south, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest. That's in my top five alone. So out there, if it's fresh, it's fresh. If it's not, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I
like,
think Scarface is definitely one of my most favorite MCs. And I was just seeing a debate where, he was talking to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z was like Scarface, and the guy was like Nas. And he was like, do you listen to Scarface? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So Scarface, that's one of my top 10 favorite rappers of all time.
yes, sir. I think he had the best tiny desk.
I mean,
Yes, Honey Death was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he had the best one.
Classic voice, classic tells. He gets deep. Yeah. Chad, you don't know nothing about that type of shit.
Yeah, right.
All right. Shut up. So let's ask you something. So that's your top five. So I ain't hear no Big anyway, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
No. But for me, Big, I could put him top for me, like top 15. But reason being though, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because when Big was still alive, he wasn't even my favorite out of Brooklyn. Like I liked Hove better, right? When Big was alive, I liked Hove better. I personally like Reasonable Doubt better than Ready to Die.
Ready to Die.
But straight up, but Smooth the Hustler and Trigger, Smooth the Hustler and Trigger are also from Brooklyn.
Hold on. Smooth the Hustler. That's a classic album.
Right.
Once upon a time.
And at the time that Big is alive, Smooth the Hustler and Trigger's running around. The entire boot camp clique is clicking at this time.
Boot camp clique is kicking. That's the 90s. But check it. Smooth the Hustler. That was the first Hustler album. That was before Jay-Z and all that for me. Hustler.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh man.
They broke the
Chad, you
language was
definitely was listening to that.
groundbreaking. But my everyday lifestyle ain't nothing but
a hustle.
So that's why
Nobody move from us.
Wasn't my favorite out of Brooklyn when he was alive. I'm not saying he was whack because he wasn't, but for the stuff I was doing outside, I was able to relate more to the boot camp clique and to Smooth the Hustler and Trigger the Gambler and stuff like that, and to a Hove was talking.
I dig it. But at some point, Big took the helm. At some point, Big took the helm because Buckshot Boot Camp and the Buckshot couldn't make no albums.
Because they, you know what? In all fairness, because they stayed. You see what you said to me earlier about did I always think like that as far as the kind of music I want to make? Yes. Now, what I listened to, what I wanted to listen to was the nigga shit. I didn't know what they was talking about half the time. Oh, you sucky ducky niggas. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about, but it sounded hard. Le Fleur, Le Flat, Escoshka. It just sounded hard.
OGC.
Right.
Helter Skelter.
Oh yeah. It sounded so dope. I'm like, okay, I love what they're doing. They had a song called Night Riders. Loved it. But it was just, I don't know. But again, I'm from Jersey. So listening to the spaced out stuff that Red and the Outsiders never saying, the boot camp click stuff, it just fit right in.
I dig it. I was a big fan of those two. You know what I'm saying? Buckshot. Who got the props when I came out? The Jan Sport book bags. That was my time.
Right.
That was my time.
The
Big Columbia jackets. Yeah,
the
yeah.
Army jackets.
Yo,
right.
Word. Yo, I had stole mine from a girl before too, man. She had a bright, matter of fact, no joke. She had it was this color right here, the red shit right here. It was like a bright
Had a
pink.
purple joint.
Word. I ain't really
Purple
still,
Columbia.
I ended up keeping that joint.
He said you don't need that.
Shout out to the real. So what has to happen next? Being that 2026 just dropped. Talk about all the things you're trying to bring to fruition right now.
I'm saying, like right now, the next thing that has to happen, and we're hoping that it happens within the next 24 hours, is that the ink is dry on this contract that salute block runners. Salute everything going on up there. Boy Dirty, Two Live Crew, OG Dub Mac, DPGC, G-Man Pro Music, obviously Rel, everybody at Wolf Sounds, Chill Trees, Classic Flow Media, Jack B, the whole Cool in the gang. We're hoping that the ink is dry on this thing within the next 24 to 48 hours. Oh, TJ Super Duper, like my partner, my manager, TJ Super. That's just what it is. You did a lot of negotiating up there, negotiating, made it make sense. Everybody happy. Yeah.
Negotiating. Yeah, I like
We
that.
negotiated.
All right.
Yeah, they said, TJ, I think we should do this. He said, nah, I don't think that's what we're gonna do. I said, yo, you sure? He said, no, it just doesn't really sound logical. Okay. What is you management? Let me go back to rolling. Oh yeah, that does sound better. So it's one of those.
I hope everything works out for you. Make sure you let us
Facts.
know.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yep.
Intercontinental Kid.
Hold on, you're free. What joint was it that you did for Virginia? Which one? Band members only. Legend of Liquid Swords. Salute my brother Chill Trees right here. Special Wu-Tang in the background.
What you say? Taller trees?
Chill Trees.
Chill trees. Chill trees.
Yeah.
Chill Trees. All right. Shout out to Chill Trees.
Word.
Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy bitch. You better stay in your place. Get in line. I had a great time chopping it up with Intercontinental Kent. He gave us a lot of gems, a lot of stories. He had a very entertaining journey, my man. I didn't even know he was getting all that. You told me you was gonna give me a good interview, and you delivered. Thank you, my brother.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Hold up. I need you to do one more thing before we get out of here.
What's that?
Shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional.
Yo, shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional. And again, like I said earlier, if I'm not doing a buck down the turnpike, blindfolded, rolling a blunt with one finger, I'm listening to the real, highly dysfunctional.
Get in love. Well, we see y'all next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday. Same time. We might be late, but don't you be I see you later. Out of here. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace. Yo,
Peace.
Chad, you gotta get those fucking glasses off. They look like women glasses.
Fuck you.
Yo, they off the hook, yo.
Shout out.
Oh, snap. Lord, go out of here. Okay, I'm wishing that scissors now. Yo, I was over here dying with this hot ass sweater on. And it was like I wanted to put the other sweaters, I wanted to put the other chain with the other logo on it. Right. Hold on one sec.